day 23 of the Great Western Trail. We are now 2,527 miles into our off-road adventure from Mexico to Canada following the Great Western Trail. We woke up after a good night's sleep with the sound of a flowing stream in the background. Had some breakfast and hit the trail. Our goal today was to get to Cromwell-Dixon Campground, but soggy trails and a breakdown would have other plans for us. We had been told about Beaver Slide, a steep, shaly section of the trail that was supposed to be challenging. It was steep, it was shaly, but it was not as challenging as we were expecting. In fact, later in the day, we would end up on a much steeper uphill and a much steeper downhill. Later in the trail, we came upon some obstacles, tight squeezes, and rock drop-offs that without trailers would have been pretty easy. But when you factor in the trailers, it can make it challenging. Jeff, who's driving one of the biggest trailers in the group, did an excellent job negotiating this rock obstacle. Another bucket list item for me, and surprise for everyone else on the trip, was an old train tunnel called the Boulder Tunnel, also known as the Wicks Tunnel. Work on the tunnel began in March of 1887, and it officially opened on October 25, 1888. The tunnel was 6,115 feet long at just over a mile. We were lucky enough to be able to drive through the tunnel. About midway through the tunnel, the water began to get deep and came up to just within a few inches of the doors on our Jeep. Part of being the leader of the trip means that I get to go out and check out the trails ahead to make sure that they're passable for everyone else. Doing so with a trailer has a unique set of challenges, as I've talked about before. This was definitely one of those. As I started down the trail, it began to get worse, but where I was at, there was no place for me to turn around, so the only option I had was to move forward. I hit a couple of soupy mud pits that got through just fine, search of a place to turn around, but the next one I hit was deceptively deep. It pitched my Jeep over to the passenger side, and I was very, very stuck. I've sped it up for you, but essentially using the winch, we tried a single pull, got me partway, a double pull, got me a little bit further, and a triple pull using two pulleys finally got me out of the mud. Just as I had located camp for the night, I heard over the radio that Ted had broken his tie rod ball joint. We went up, did a quick trail fix, and were able to limp it down to camp. Tomorrow, we'll look into getting a new tie rod and get that installed. Thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe, and if you enjoyed it, leave a comment.